something in me right now that it's been a long time coming. I'm gonna take it to whoever's in that grand champion race, and it's gonna be something.
Honestly, at this point, at this stage of my career, one of my biggest goals is, walk away with as many grand champion jerseys as I can have. I want to look back, as many as I can get to where people are like, wow. Like, you look back in the NSC record books, I want someone to look back in the record books and be like, I don't know who this Michael Cheek guy is, but he was bad.
My goal is to win every start, to win every sprint race, and then take home the black jersey and have my name on the back.
Number one goal for me is everybody, I want them to see that I came and I gave it my all. I didn't come as like a half-assed athlete. I came in, I did what I had set out to do. Whether I accomplished it or not, it's one thing or another, but things happen. But I'll let you know I'll be back for the next show and call it a day.
At the end of the night, I just want to go as fast as I've ever been.
I guess the biggest thing for me is not to ever quit. I don't want to ever quit a race. Whether I race and fail, I'd rather do that than quit. I'd rather fall, actually.
My goal for the night would be to win every race. Make sure no one had a chance of beating me.
I don't want to lose a race. My biggest thing is I want to come in and I want to dominate. I want to prove that anytime I step onto the floor, this is going to be my race. No matter what happens, I just want to make sure I finish the race up front every single time.
Richmond, Virginia, if I could put it in words, they're very diverse. It's a very diverse city. Tatted, basically tattoos, piercings, all that stuff's accepted. And finally, there's a lot of stuff going on in that small town, man. But it's getting bigger. It's getting real big, real fast.
From Capitol, Louisiana, real small. We got, two stoplights in the whole neighborhood. Real small, it's all family that went to school with each other. It's like 30 minutes south of Lafayette, which is the next biggest town. Our high school was, I think, 400 people. Graduating class was 90. So, yeah, if you can get a sense of how small that is.
Well, my hometown is Federway, Washington, home of the NSC. So that's where we put it down, on the best floor in the world. Ain't nothing better than that.
I was born in Philly. I live outside of Philly now in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Not really a quiet town, but pretty big town. Pretty new to there still. Our sport is not really known around that area. People see me and they're like, hey, didn't I see you skating down the road the other day? Or people from the gym know me just from seeing me skate to the gym and stuff like that. But it's a cool area, it's accessible to all highways. I got major malls near me, things like that, so it allows me to get things done like gym and get the kids to where they have to go, things like that.
Well, I live in Tampa, Florida currently. Beautiful place, train year-round outside, Right now it's like 75 degrees, so can't beat that when the rest of the country's, covered in snow or just freezing cold. It's a beautiful place, always sunny, it's always motivating. It's a hustler's town, I guess you can say, because everybody's trying to move forward. If you're moving backwards, then you're pretty much getting pushed out of the town, So it's a great place to be, especially when you're trying to come up and make something of yourself.
Man, before a race, I'm really nervous. I have my headphones on constantly, probably an hour prior to the race. I just try to get in the zone as much as I can, visualize myself winning, and then just going out there and doing the best I can.
Before a race, I get really nervous. Everything I've done leading up to this event is going through my head, my training, my mental preparation. I'm only 15 years old, and I just want to prove to the fans and my competition especially that I belong in the NSC.
I watch everybody's reactions. It's a pretty funny thing, actually. If they're nervous or if they're messing with their skates or changing their frames or something like that, I watch that, how they're wiping down their wheels. I tend to just wipe down my wheels and I just kind of look at the floor and then I just kind of peek around and look at everybody and hopefully see how nervous they are.
I'm not one of these big hype guys. A lot of people like to get hyped up. To me, emotions, you put too much emotions in it, you get too hyped up, you make mistakes. I want to be calm. This is what I do every day. I train for it. I'm ready for it. I don't want emotions messing with me.
There's just so many unpredictable factors that are playing because you can't control everybody. You can only control yourself. So what I've come to learn is I think about how I'm going to start the race and how I'm going to finish it.
I'm a candy man. That's what goes on in my head. Like I need fuel. I need my water. I need to be hydrated, and I love candy. Gummy bears. Love gummy bears. Starburst. Like I just need bags of stuff just to like keep me occupied as far as okay, I know I got enough fuel in me. I don't want to be searching halfway through the night for a piece of pizza, which I know I'll be hungry for, or a hot dog or something like that. And then I like to do my ritual has been doing some laps around the track. So I run. I don't go put my skates on and just get on the track. I make sure I'm loose now. I go do some laps around the track, build up a sweat, and then from there I put my skates on, do some laps, come back, maybe stretch a little bit more, and then I just hang out. I like talking to people. I'm social. That's my aspect of the game. It's not a mind game for me anymore. I try to relax as much as possible, and I just do me.
That one lap determines it all. You can lead a million lap race, but get passed on the last lap and lose.
I get my inspiration from my mom. She had breast cancer a few years ago, and it just pushes me through every practice. Just the way that she pushed through breast cancer, it's just like training and working out is nothing compared to that. So I know I can push myself 110% each workout.
I skated 4 weeks after a knee scope, and I was just like, I'm a competitor. I'm not going to sit in the sidelines and just say, oh, I'm hurt. I'm not going to do it.
I don't have time to look at adversity. Like, I get paid to do this. This is my job. I travel around the world to do this. I get paid to roller skate. If there's something bothering me, then I really just have to put it behind me. I don't even think about it. There's hard stuff that goes on. It sucks, whatever. But, just like anyone else, you wake up and you have to do your job. I wake up and I have to skate, and that's what I do.
My dad was a big part of me getting into skating, and he always wanted me to continue skating, right? He saw, how much I loved to do it, and, he pushed me to do it even when I didn't want to when I was a kid because I wanted to be a kid, right? But I feel like any great parent or any great coach or someone in your life sees you do something and sees that you can excel in it, and they push you to do it even though you fight them through it. I fought him for many, many years. And then when he finally passed, it hit me hard because all he wanted to do is, see me accomplish my dreams, He wanted to see me make the world team, become a national champion, and I finally did that a month after he died. So it's like, I'm doing it for me, I'm doing it for him.
Basically, the first event was, as a lot would say, an eye-opener. I saw NSC, I saw what it was big and flashy, but when you're actually there skating, when you're on the track, you're doing your 100-meter, it's not like anything else you've ever done.
I mean, I felt kind of good going in. I didn't know where I was at. I got a little sick on the day of the event, but, that doesn't really matter. Like, if you're there, if you're performing, you're expected to perform at your best, and I wasn't that good, honestly. Point blank, I just wasn't that good. Went home, started from scratch, did some new training, some harder training, and hopefully I'll be okay for this event.
I'm really hoping to get at Donovan. Last event, he threw some bad passes on me, kind of costed me a first place. I'm just hoping to get in front and win the start and then just take off on him, embarrass him.
Definitely looking forward to racing Brandon Hall tonight. Me and him are really good friends, but when you're on the floor, there's no such thing as a friend.
Whoever I need to take it to, I'm thinking Cheeks and Jared Paul are going to be real strong, and we got sprinters coming up. I mean, they're always changing who's strong, so I'm going to just get off the line and set myself up and not play it safe. Just take the race to whoever's in it.
All I have to do this evening, Carter, is just come across that line looking backwards at him.
Evan. I don't even know why this is still an issue for me. I hope your start goes longer than just the first straightaway. That's all I'm going to say.
Everybody went home, and I'm sure they trained harder before because the last thing they want to do is give up another opportunity to get the Grand Champions jersey. It's prestigious to us. We don't come to these races, just to skate. We want that jersey. That's what it's all about.
Man, to beat everybody and be the grand champion, that would be the best thing ever. To put that on top of my list of all my successes, that would be like the number one thing at this point in my life. So, to be a grand champion would be the top thing that I want to do.
To win the Grand Champions race would be amazing to me. It would be really nice to be able to wear that black jersey. I think it looks tight. And especially bringing home that $1,000 cash would be nice.
If I could win the Grand Champions race tonight and get the black jersey, it would mean everything to me. It'd be proof that all my hard work has paid off, and I'd be the youngest athlete in the NSC to ever win a Grand Champions race at 15 years old.
Man, you can't even put it into words. Like, if I had to equivalent it to words, I would say that it would be like climbing Mount Everest without help, and I conquered it. I did it. I'm there, top of the world, Mom. That's my feeling. Like, I can see it, I can feel it, I can smell it. It just needs to be done, and I'm still hunting for that.
If I were to get the black jersey tonight, I'd be honored.
To win the black jersey, it would mean a lot to me. I've never really got the opportunity to be there. I've been in the Grand Champion race a few times, but I've always, something went wrong, I jumped, or just something didn't happen. But this time I really think I can get it.
No, I want them to know that I love this sport, and I love winning, and I love succeeding in the sport, and I want to do it for a long time.
I seen Jarrett wear it. I see Cheeks wear it. I want that black jersey. It says something about the kind of athlete you are and competitor, and how mentally tough you are just to have that jersey. It says that you work, and it says that you're that superior athlete.
Bring it. If you think you got it, come take it. Because I'm going to challenge your ass. You're not taking this jersey off my back. I will hold on to this for the rest of the season. It's mine.